Off for our first day of skiing at Caberfae. Unfortunately, it's getting warm. We've had a couple of weeks of really cold, snowy weather, but we're headed for next weekend. It's going to be 50 degrees, they say. Gonna ruin all this. Enjoy it while I have it, for one time, I guess. Nice crowd, not as big as last year, probably because of the weather outlook. I ended up parked a little bit far out. It's only 11-ish. There was only one agent at the ticket thing, so I had to wait there a little bit. I don't think this little one was open. I didn't even check. I doubt it though, they hardly ever had that open. I'm so glad to see they did some work in this place. It's well worthy of the efforts. Nice job. These beams were all rotting. I had to do a lot of work on this roof. Moldy smell is pretty much gone out of here. Kind of a new construction smell. Even got a fire going. I don't see why they don't fix up the oil. They even did some cubbies here and tables. They took out the old, over here there used to be a setup for catering. An elevator? To where? Huh. Wow, they did a lot more work on the inside than I thought they were going to do. They probably cleaned up the bathrooms even a little bit. The bathroom was kind of nasty. Yeah, quite a refresh job. Very nice. So glad they did this. So the old bow buck bottom is still there. I'm kind of hoping they'd take that out of there. That and the old ridge T-bar, since most of that's gone up, you know, head. The instructor T-bar is a shorter T-bar. I don't know why they even took that down. That would be a great thing for overflow beginner. I really think they need to take these bottom stations out of here and extend, you know, do some grading and make this a tow rope down for the beginners. Make a real long, nice beginner run. Would spread out some of the congestion that builds up on this hill on busy days. Also give people who are going way far out a way back out of the backwoods. I can hope to see some more obvious signs of footings going in. Though this might be a conduit for the new, this might be a location where a tower would be. In fact, it would be a location where a tower would be at a peak here. Headed right down to the old station there. You know, unless they put that fence up to shield some foundation down there, I don't think so. I'll have to look at that a little closer. I don't see any signs of foundation work or tree clearing. Well, I'll take a look up top and see what I see. Hope they're gonna still put that in next year. They did a lot of work in this lift this year during the summer. I watched on the cam, the live view cam of the bottom of the lift. They did quite a bit of work in this lift. They hung a lot of new chairs on it. Well, not new, but reconditioned. I guess this is the standard. These ones on the left here are pretty much what they're doing. They're not as comfortable as the old chairs, but they're simpler. You know, there's a lot of little slats. The chair had them as an example of the old chair. The old ones are the most comfortable by far. Just that arch by the knees there is the critical thing. Of course, this one would be so comfortable, but a nice smooth arch over, you know, where the knees come down. The sharp edge there is not good. And of course, they haven't really started working on South Peak yet. And here we are on top, the new East Peak in progress here, alongside Smiling Irishman. See this post here where the presumed chairlift get out is going to be for East Peak shelter replacement. It was a lot closer to the edge, and they've extended this whole bit here quite a bit. And this pad they've been building in back, they've risen up a little bit too, kind of to the back and on the side. So they're still building eastward. I wonder if they're going to try to go all the way to that peak back there eventually. It looks like they got rid of Mountain Slayer. It's one of my favorite runs. They had a rope up there across the whole expanse, no sign anymore. This is the line for the lift. So they've done a little work. That's probably a spot for the lift. Maybe they started running conduit or something for the power lines, or yeah, this new run was already open last year, except that now they're grooming it and putting snow making on it. I guess they evened this up a little bit up here too. It's a little easier. It's still a little fast for a green, for an absolute beginner. No more Mountain Slayer, which I used to call 5 seconds of Mount Bohemia. One of my favorite runs here. A nice way to get to the backcountry. Oh well, cost of progress, I guess. I don't know why they had to close it. It's going to be in the way of these posts, but not by much. I'm not sure what the ultimate plan is for the backcountry. I guess it's somewhat in flex as let things develop as they develop. Seems to be the idea. There's some kind of plan going on though. A lot of dirt being moved. I'm here on the following Monday. Had a real warm streak of weather. Unfortunately, it's going to keep going on for a few more days. But it's never quite as warm on the hill as it is, you know, in town, of course. It's not melted down nearly as bad as I thought it would be. Conditions are actually pretty good. Unfortunately, South Peak is bare. They haven't made snow there yet. It's like my own private ski club on days like today. Look at those. No lines.